can I roll in closing costs into my home mortgage? It depends, is the answer. If you're purchasing a home, there's a couple of ways to roll in costs. One would be what's called seller-paid closing costs. If you're doing seller-paid closing costs, you have to negotiate that with your contract, either at initial contract when you're making the offer, or perhaps during what's called your due diligence timeframe. You get a home inspection, maybe there's some repairs that need to be done. You could ask for seller-paid closing costs in lieu of those repairs. So it would come in as a credit, maybe like $3,500 seller-paid closing costs, and then it would reduce your cash to close. You could then decide to do those repairs at a later date with your own contractor. So on a purchase, either needs to be negotiated up front as a part of the contract, during due diligence when in lieu of repairs, or you could increase your interest rate. Though I would say most people don't select to increase their interest rate. The goal of financing is to achieve the lowest possible rate when you're obtaining financing, so you may not want to do that. We can explore all options and certainly bring your real estate agent into that conversation so we make the right decision for you. On a refinance, it's a different ballgame. You can generally roll in the cost into your loan amount by just adding it to the loan balance. And the reason you can do that is you're going to have a bit more equity into the home, so you could take it and just add it on top of your loan amount as opposed to bringing that cash to close. The only time you want to be careful with something like that is if you're on the cusp of needing mortgage insurance. For example, if you have a $100,000 home value and you owe $80,000 on your home, you do not want to finance $85,000 because you would then need mortgage insurance. Mortgage insurance is a requirement for any loan with less than 20% equity. So at 85 on a $100,000 place, you're at 85% loan to value. So you may not want to roll in closing costs in that instance. If you owe a lesser balance, could make sense. We can also increase the interest rate on a refinance to roll in costs. It's a little easier to do on a refinance because the costs are lower on a refinance. So we could look at that as well. Happy to run both scenarios for you and let you know what makes sense for your financial situation.